Hello, everybody, and welcome to another spectacular edition of Omnibros Live on a Thursday night. It's your boy Geo here, still petitioning for that Inhumans Omnibus. We're not going to quit, going to keep at it. Excited to be here to talk about manga on a Thursday night, and I'm joined by my lovely co-host. There we go, with the wonderful Colleen. How you doing?
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
Stressed out. I told you about the video that I'm making, and it's not ready, so I'm freaking out. So this is a stress reliever right now. So I'm happy to be here.
Just chilling.
And we got Mr. Worldwide DJ himself, Mr. The Omnibus Collector. How you doing, brother?
Where's your soundboard?
Good. I don't have that app right now. Sorry.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah, I'm good. I just got off of another live stream on Twitch, and then I had like.
Oh, you were on Twitch. Look at you. Nice.
Yeah, I did a couple hours with Steph, and then after wrapping up that, I took care of business between. Javier, I believe, was there. Javier, who's in the chat right now.
Nice.
Watching at least parts or most of it because was interacting as always.
Marathoning Riley content today.
I know. One of the best viewers / fans that we got here. Make sure to tune into all of our stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was just a chill, talking about our plans for AX and talking about Leon Kennedy and.
That's from Resident Evil, right?
Yes.
I'm not a huge fan of the franchise, so I don't know all the names. I'm sorry.
Steph is a huge fan of Leon Kennedy. So,
I can attest to this. I can attest to this.
Are there any Resident Evil manga around in Japan?
Yes. There's one in English actually. Called like the Marawa something. I don't remember the full title, but it's like 5. Yes, it's 5 volumes, and it's under the Viz signature line, and it's very hard to find. I've only found 1 volume.
Oh wow! I mean, nobody's gonna pay attention to my tweets, but I was tweeting out because I saw the trailer for Sandland, and you bring up an out of print Viz book. That's an out of print Viz book. So I'm like, hey, Viz, come on, we got a movie coming out, we got a video game coming out. All that's left is the reprint of Sandland. Let's make it happen. Of course, they're not gonna pay attention.
Make a new anthology Toriyama book, but like have it be Sandland and Kawa and other like single volume releases.
Like a second made up manga theater cover book.
Yeah.
Interesting. Cleveland Brown, don't do me like that. Marvel's response is, that's okay, we're continuing not making that omnibus. Okay, shout out to X23 fans, but y'all got a book way too fast. And I've been waiting for mine for years. And now all of a sudden, X23, it's got like 3 omnibus now. Like, Jesus Christ, come on. I'm tired of the X-Men books. No disrespect to the X-Men fans. I'm just tired of the constant releases for X-Men and Spider-Man omnibus. Jesus.
We got our all new Wolverine, and then we got the X23 Volume 1. I don't know what X23 Omnibus Volume 2 is, if that's even been solicited.
Or maybe it was those 2. I don't know.
But I know the other one is labeled Volume 1, so I don't know exactly what they're putting in a second one.
If she plays Resident Evil 4, right? RE4 remake on the PC, I better. She installed Leon mods, the revealing kind. LOL.
You know what? I'm gonna make sure Steph is aware.
I'm sure she is. I'm sure she's playing it as we speak.
I heard Kevin Feige hates the Inhumans. Man, don't do me like that. He was the one that announced the Inhumans movie. Of course, everything changed when they got the Spider-Man rights, but whatever.
Everyone's against you today, Gio.
I'm upset. I'm mad. So anyways, we're not talking about that. We're talking about manga and some topics and the K-manga launch party, which we're not sure if we can show or not, but we're going to cover a little bit of it on this stream as it happens. gonna report live.
I've got it on my second screen.
Yes.
So I can watch and listen and make sure if there's anything that, happens there. I don't think they're going to announce anything. It's just going to be a bunch of creators talking about their stuff.
You know what will happen, however, is the amazing plugin that we're going to do here for our sponsor, InStockTrades.com, your home for all things collected editions. You get your Omnibus, trade paperbacks, manga, hardcovers, box sets, all that and more when you visit InStockTrades.com, your home for all things collected editions. Deals that range from 42 to 60% off, sometimes even more. It's crazy, I know. Sales all around because you just got to check it out. Deals of the week every week, new releases from all your favorite publishers. Look at all this cool stuff happening on the screen right there. Great deals, fantastic customer service, wonderful packaging. That's InStock Trades, our wonderful sponsor. If you make an order of $50 or more in the US, you get free shipping. And if you order on a week-by-week basis, you get that sweet loyalty discount. So let's say if you wanted to order this unwritten compendium, which we talked about this week, it's 50% off. So if you had the loyalty discount, it'd be 52% off. That's wonderful. You're not going to get that anywhere else, man. You're not going to get that at the other famous websites. You get it at InStockTrades.com, our wonderful sponsor. Shout out to IST. Look at that.
Do you
highly
guys
recommend.
know what the unwritten compendium one is? Because the cover intrigues me. It looks interesting.
Yeah, it's been a while since I read it. The artwork on the inside does not look like that though. That's Yuko Shimizu. So if you're interested in her artwork, you can find a lot. She does all the covers, but it's kind of like a parody of Harry Potter ish, where the guy is the main character of his book, Tommy Taylor and the whatever, exists in the real world, but he's not familiar, or what? Gio, do you recall? It's like he's the real life son of the writer.
Yeah, something like that.
And people associate him as being the character from the book, but he's like, I'm not the character from the book. But then weird things start happening to him that kind of like pull him into events and characters like start appearing in his life from the books.
Not that it doesn't sound interesting, but the cover made me think that it was some sort of like horror. And now that I'm seeing the text on it, I'm like, oh, I'm a little less intrigued.
It has a lot of fans out there, so I would recommend checking it out one day.
It is good.
Cool.
30. This would be the first volume with the first 30 issues, plus the graphic novel, Tommy Taylor and the Ship That Sank Twice.
There's, I think, going to be just 2, if I'm not mistaken. This one, the disappointment for this one was that it was supposed to get an oversized hardcover line, and they released 1 that collected the first 12, and that's it.
They yanked it. Never came back, and now it's back as a soft cover compendium, which is a little bit of a downgrade, but still, I mean, I'd rather get this than nothing at all. So,
yeah, and I did actually order that. Shimizu did artwork for the Godzilla Criterion collection.
That's right. Yeah,
the big image of Godzilla stomping on the. I think she might have done the main cover.
Isn't it the main cover? Yeah.
I've got it in my closet.
Get that out of the closet. So yeah, some of the top sellers here. Pretty cool. Spider-Man Omnibus hanging strong, and of course you got that Wonder Woman Historia book, which is lovely. Wait,
Godzilla. So she did that, and then also I think the back as well.
Yeah.
And this big centerfold image that is blurred out.
It's censored because he's naked.
Naked Godzilla. Let me
Unblur it and put the thing right up to the camera right away. You got this. I believe in you. There we go. Beautiful.
So yeah,
because you still have the Criterion made up jewel cases, right? That you got from the dude on eBay.
Yeah, I still have all of those.
Yeah, I never got it, but I keep mine on that huge monstrosity. So yeah, instocktrades.com. Go check them out, guys. Sponsor our sponsor. A roguish type, thank you for coming back to the stream. Appreciate it. In positive news, I did manage to snag the trades for Saladin Ahmed's Black Bolt. Nice. The LCS I got it from didn't have the hardcover. Either I misheard or an employee snagged it. It's all right. You're still getting a quality series. The trades are just fine, in my opinion. That's what I have, and I really like that series. I hope you have fun with it. Let's see. Okay, so with that out of the way, the K-Manga launch party. What the hell is that? It's a live stream, and it's happening in 10 minutes, supposedly.
10 minutes.
And it says here, let's see. Let's click on this for a minute. Oh, I got to pause it. All right, it's live, but they're not streaming anything yet. Chat is disabled for this live stream, of course, because chat can be weird and wild sometimes. K-Manga launch party. It will have behind-the-scenes stories with creators such as Hiro Mashima of Fairy Tail and Eden Zero fame, Rave Master, all that fun stuff. The art behind the stories of Reiji Miyajima, everybody's favorite degenerate nowadays, writing Rent-a-Girlfriend. And they're going to have an interview with Hajime Isayama of Attack on Titan fame. And I'm sure they're going to probably announce some stuff, maybe. I don't know. So I thought it was going to be a larger event. I was a little bummed out when I just saw it's a stream with a couple of interviews, which are probably pre-recorded. I tried going to their website, but surprise, surprise, look what I got.
Oh.
So the app works on my phone. It's just the website that's region locked because they're dicks. Sorry, Kodansha. I love you, but it's a dumb move. So what do you guys think of the launch party that's happening?
This is okay. So this is like a completely separate tangent from something I've been thinking about recently. And then just seeing like kind of the creators that they spotlight for the K-Manga app and everything. I hate how little shoujo and josei mangaka ever get interviewed. Like, I can never find interviews of these mangaka talking about their series, even if they are wildly popular. I'm working on my next video, which is about Snow White with the Red Hair, which is like an extremely popular manga series in Japan. That mangaka only got interviewed for the first time in 2021. And their manga has been going on for almost 20 years now. Oh, and it was only 2 years ago that anyone thought to be like, I wonder what they have to say about their work that they're making.
You've been entertaining us for nearly 2 decades. Anything to say?
It's insane. And I've just been noticing more and more lately, like, I never see interviews for these people. And like the most I've seen has been my girlfriend's child mangaka got interviewed, but it was less about like how the process of making the series was and more just about like the contents of the series, which is like fine, but I also want to know about like their thought process on making manga. But like, I don't know, they just never ask them anything and it frustrates me. And then I just like seeing the people that they're interviewing for this and like who they've been spotlighting for the like the lead up and everything. They've only done Akiko Higashimura, and I'm like, talk to other ones.
More people, please. Yeah.
And that's not even like a Kodansha gripe in general. It's just a general gripe.
Mm-hmm. Jaime brings up a good point. We all know everyone would be complaining about the point system if the chat was enabled. That's true.
Yeah.
I'd be there trolling about that.
All three of us just on the side.
Yeah, I'll be like, how many points do I need to watch this interview? Do I need to play some video game ads?
How many ads do I need to watch before I get all the points I need to open the stream? And then how many tickets do I need to keep the stream going?
Jesus Christ.
Can I, with the points that I've already spent, can I watch the recorded version later, or will it expire?
Yeah. Okay, so, well, I see that the stream started, and they're just going over titles that I assume are going to be on the app. That's exciting. Woohoo. Let's cover some news topics while that happens. Hold on, give me a second here. Azuki added a new series. Sorry, a little all over the place tonight. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. For the whole time that we were going, Gio, I thought you had background music on, but it was the K manga stream.
I lowered my music just in case because you let me know. I'm like, let me just mute it.
Oh, right.
That's what I said. I was like, your music's choppy, and then I just realized that they were during their like pre-stream. They've had background music playing.
Let me raise mine a bit. Hold on. Can you hear this track?
Slightly, yeah. A lot more, yeah.
Okay, there we go. Let me lower it again. There you go. Background music. So, do you guys know this series? New manga license from Azuki. It is, I'm going to butcher this, Mecha Ude, Mechanical Arms. Manga adaptation of Sai Okamoto's Mecha Ude project in English, worldwide except in Japan, South Korea, China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, blah, 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 blah. The manga will debut July 2nd, and a new chapter every Wednesday afterward. You guys don't know? Kitagami City is a pretty normal town, except that some people have gotten their hands on Mecha Ude, a powerful sentient mechanical being attached to the limbs of their host. When middle school kid Hikaru accidentally activates Alma, a mysterious Mecha Ude with no memory of his past, he forms an unlikely connection with the talking arm. But where did Alma come from, and why are shadowy secret organizations and corporate assassins with deadly Mecha Ude of their own suddenly chasing Hikaru down, hell-bent on stealing Alma? Hikaru and Alma must learn to work together to uncover the truth behind Alma's identity and prevent him from ending up in the wrong hands or on the wrong arm. So there you go. I've never heard of this, but
nope.
Thought it sounds pretty fun.
I have not either.
So that got picked up. And the other one for digital announcements is this one. Manga Up announced on Friday they are releasing You Were Experienced, I Was Not, our dating story. I believe this is based on a light novel. Introverted high school student Ryuto is forced to confess to his crush, the most popular and beautiful girl in school, Luna. Surprisingly enough, she replies, "Then how about we go out? I'm single right now anyhow." That's usually how it works. Then, right after school, she invites Ryuto to her room. Oh no. Despite being completely different from one another, including the amount of experience with love and types of friends they have, the two of them are about to embark on a relationship full of firsts. So there you go. You were experienced, I was not. Our dating story.
You know, I'm just glad this story isn't full of doormats and cocks.
But this has potential to go south quick.
I got that reference.
This is by, who made this? Does it say in here? Releasing Carpaccio no Yama. Really? Carpaccio?
Carpaccio.
Hey, Carpaccio no Yama.
He's an Italian Japanese creator.
It's an Italian weeb. Hold on.
It's like the Geek X Hitman.
Carpaccio Noyama. He worked on The Lady Likes a Nerd Over Princess and this manga, which is You Were Experienced, I Was Not, our dating story. There you go. Oh, and of course, it's getting an anime.
Of course.
I've never heard of this, and it's already scheduled for fall of 2023. So eventually I will come across this again and watch it and review it. That's how tiny the world is.
K-manga is starting.
What are they doing?
They're counting down with various covers from their series that they're highlighting.
Oh, I see Rent a Girlfriend, everybody's favorite.
Oh,
I will say,
so cute right now.
I really like the font of Rent a Girlfriend because it reminds me of early 90s art that you would see on the on fast food places and like Party City and stuff like that. Bowling alleys and all that. Just a random thought. That's what I think of when I'm bored. Not that I'm bored right now. Just a heads up. Riley, how many tickets have you wasted on the background music?
69.
Nice.
Oh,
Who is ready for the Right Stuff birthday sale to destroy their lives? I don't. I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. You guys don't want salty Geo. I'm good.
We got 3 days until it starts, and I'm assuming that people, like members, get a day early or something. But I didn't see anything about that. But I don't know what would go on sale that I need, especially because they recently had a Kodansha sale and a Seven Seas sale, and I picked up a bunch of stuff that I needed during then.
I'm not picking a ton, but there are a couple Blu-rays that are coming out. Unfortunately, they're not going to be discounted because they're brand new.
Oh, that dude that likes lolis is on this party thing.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I saw. Oh well, here, Gio, I'll put it in the chat. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like no one else would know what Riley's talking about, but
Fill me in because I don't know. I think I can share just a quick snippet from that video. Hold on, from the live stream. Hold on. Window. So real quick, guys, before they claim us, look at that.
whoa!
What do we do at Kodansha? We publish manga in North America. All right, that's enough. I'll come back to it in a bit. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is this news article. Let me close this. Sorry. This is all live. I wanted to talk about this last week, but I forgot. Wit Studio is starting a vertical scrolling manga team, and they're launching their first series. The official Twitter account for Wit Studio, also shout out to Anime News Network for making it happen with this news article. Friends of the show. God bless. The official account revealed on Sunday that it has launched a planning and production team for its vertical scrolling full-color manga app called, how would you pronounce this? Hike Comic or Hike?
I'd assume Hike
Comic. The studio collaborated with Fuzi and Ozworld to create its first manga titled Oye hombre, Hajimari no Maho o Sugumono, the heir of the original magic. The manga will launch simultaneously on Wit Studio's Hike Comic vertical scrolling manga app and on the Line app on June 25th. And you got the first visual here. It's Wit Studios. I like a lot of their stuff, so I'm excited. I will be checking this out. This is based on Fuzi and Oswald's original novel, Wizards Nova. The manga is set in a world where people can now use apparatus to make magic in lieu of wands and spells, thus making traditional rogue wizards obsolete. Este is a wizard who grew up in the backwoods. She was taught magic by her grandmother at a young age, but she is useless at rudimentary magic. She decides to leave her hometown to go to a magic school in the city. There she gets caught up in the fight to save the world. Thoughts on this?
I'm sure scrolling manga is going to be very popular.
Are they going to compete with webtoons?
Maybe. I'm not a fan of the scrolling format, though. I don't think I ever will be. And I hope it doesn't get so popular it starts to like
overtake the regular stuff.
Yeah, I just don't like the scrolling format.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not too much into digital stuff. But I agree, because I do like when it's left to right or right to left, depending on comic or manga. And when it's digital, they show you like the panel by panel.
Yeah,
that I do like, because it creates a more of a suspense when you're reading something. But vertical stuff, I would agree, it's not the best.
It
you know what's even worse?
Sucks because you don't get to see like full spreads, and that's like part of my favorite stuff about the artwork of manga.
What's even worse than just regular like vertical scroll is I was reading on Manga Plaza, and they have a mode where you basically any manga will become vertical scroll, and reading something that's not supposed to be vertical is terrible. Like when it switches from like, the horizontal page turning to just vertical scrolling, not good whatsoever.
Here's the original website from Wit Studios. I can't read any of this, but cool.
It looks like it would be an anime though, from that.
Oh, absolutely.
Little poster thing that they posted.
Oh, look at that. We got some illustrations. Spoilers. I don't know what's happening. Oh, what happened? I can't show you the thing. Nope. Can't show you the thing. It opened a new window. I have to admit, I am a sucker for characters with oversized, gigantic witch hats. I think that it's super adorable and awesome at the same time. So a lot of my favorite witch characters have huge hats. I just find it funny and goofy at the same time. So, yeah. Hold on. I just saw what you guys are talking about with the stream thing. Now I get it. Now I understand. Yeah. I'm not a fan of
it. Turned out to be the wrong person as well. So it's the other one.
Oh, okay. So what are they talking about now?
They're still doing intro stuff. They're saying that at the end they're going to be doing giveaways and stuff.
Are we going to participate in the giveaway?
I don't know anything about it.
Let's see if you can sign up. Let's win something for the stream.
Do we want what they're selling?
I think they're giving away. It might be like the sketches that I tweeted a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
What if they give out points to use on the K-Manga app? If you guys want to win 1,000 points, watch the stream.
That'd be lovely.
And then buy our manga.
Now an editor is talking, and it has subtitles now, so I can just read and listen to this instead.
Beautiful. Thank you.
K-Manga is the American version of the popular manga app Magazine Pocket. So they already have the same thing in Japan.
Speaking of digital manga, it's the other news item that I got. And I know a lot of people in our chat are going to be excited. I don't think the three of us are going to be excited, but I know our audience will. And that is the news that Hoopla is carrying manga now.
Hoopla! I just think about that SpongeBob episode. I don't know, y'all. Yeah. Hoopla. Where there's a little fish who's like, Hoopla!
Unfortunately, this is also region locked. I can't use this, so I don't care about Hoopla. So
Hoopla.
I'm just talking about it for you guys because I love you guys. Because I could care less about Hoopla, but I know Jess Omnidog, he uses Hoopla a lot, and Kristen as well, Comic Slayer, and a bunch of other fine folk. So if you want to read some manga, now you can do it at the Hoopla thing via your local library. I don't know. I tried signing up. It didn't work. So whatever. But you can read Old Boy. You can read all this wonderful stuff right there. Read some Berserk.
It's a bunch of Dark Horse stuff right on the top.
Yep. Got Mob Psycho, and then it goes into the Tokyo Pop section. Hey, look at that. Sengoku Yoko. I have a video on that if you guys want to check it out. Appreciate it. Support the channel. Manga Geekdom. You know what's up. Oh my goddess. It's mostly Dark Horse from what I'm looking at. Berserk. There's 278 results.
And we're going to go through them all.
Every single one. We're going to talk about them. Danganronpa.
Alice in Bishonen Land.
Yep. Boys of Summer. The hell's that? Is that an American-made manga?
It's Tokyo Pop, so there's a 50-50 chance.
Oh my gosh. No, thank you. Aria, that's cool. Sirius, Zero's Journey. NPD Psycho. So, yeah. Let's see what else they got here. Hold on, let's go all the way to the back. Why I Adopted My Husband.
It looks like it is a bunch of Tokyo Pop and Dark Horse because these are all just more Tokyo Pops.
They got the Stitch manga. The mangaka passed away, sadly.
That one's got an omnibus edition coming out, too.
What? The Stitch?
Yeah.
What? I didn't know this.
Yeah, all three
Stitch
in one.
Omnibus.
What?
Stomnibus.
The hell was this announced? I missed it. I want to check it out.
You're talking about Fire Force now.
Okay. Was this announced recently or a long time ago?
I think it was announced a little while ago because there was a picture of it.
You failed me. You failed me and did not inform me.
A message from Makoto Yukimura.
He's talking about Vinland Saga, which the season ended.
Yeah.
The season 2
takes place in 11th century Europe. Thorfinn is one of many Vikings rampant in that era. With their audacious and energetic way of life,
I would also describe Vikings as audacious. That's how I would describe a Viking.
Please give it a read.
I watched season 2, and I loved it. It was beautiful, and I'm excited for the deluxe editions. I need to find somebody that will buy my regular copies. So, if you're interested, I'm willing to sell them.
Rent a Girlfriend is a rom-com about a rental girlfriend service. Please enjoy the change between a girlfriend and her client.
I will say the anime is well acted and it's a lot of fun.
Later, I'll talk about the making of this manga. So I hope you're looking forward to it.
Sometimes it's crazy that a lot of these books, the plot is controversial or people are not like super into it, and yet the art is great.
Now it's just a written message from Adachi Toka of Noragami. Yes. Yeah, I think they're just like the various creators are just introducing their titles right now. Yeah, here's a written one from Akiko Higashimura, the Princess Jellyfish.
Hey, that's cool.
Talk to me when Yuki Suetsugu shows up. I'm legit mad that they stopped promoting Chiayafuru. I thought they were going to.
What if that's a surprise for this stream?
Like I've said, tell me when she shows up.
Are there oversized editions of Vinland Saga out or coming out? Yes, they are they were scheduled to come out in November, but got pushed back to December, right, or January of next year.
December or January. I don't remember which.
Winter. Let's just say winter, 2020.
They'll each be 3 volumes instead of 2, like the normal hardcovers, and they'll be the same trim size as like the Berserk hardcovers. So like a standard Western comic size.
Yeah. Yes. I want to grab them. I'm missing an article. That's why I've not talked about the other item here that I wanted to mention. So give me a second here. By the way, I didn't ask at the beginning of the stream. Did you all haul anything interesting? Maybe you want to show?
I haven't.
Riley, I know I can count on you.
I've bought nothing. Oh, hell
Finally.
yeah. Let's go.
Finally came out.
Dang it.
Here's the peak that you were
Let's
missing
go.
From last week. Nice.
Yeah. Blue Lock.
I like that character because he's voiced by... I forgot the name of the voice actor. Never mind.
Quality Assurance.
That's what we get. That's what you get with this show. Quality Assurance.
Go Loser Ranger. It's time for the Blue Ranger to take the center stage.
Let me highlight you. There we go.
Here, I will Blue Ranger you.
Thank you. I've just been Blue Rangered.
You've been blued.
I was going to say you blued yourself.
I thought I'd try this one out. Medaka Kuroiwa is impervious to my charms.
Nice.
See how that goes. I'm getting tired of rolling back and forth, so I'm just going to grab a bunch of them. No Longer Heroine 3. Orient 15, another volume I won't remember after I read it. My Clueless First Friend 2. These are the 2-in-1 omnibus editions.
Did you read it already, by any chance?
The first one I did. The second one I haven't. Correspondence, The End of the Universe. And the other new one this time, He Who Doesn't Believe in Fate Believes.
That one, I like the gimmick of the colored thing.
Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, that I do like. I wish more books came out like that. That's fun.
You can kind of see.
Look at that. The red string of fate is actually colored red in the pages.
There.
Yeah.
Red string of fate, colored red.
I dig it.
It's a good series too. So.
H Field, thank you for joining. Saying, yeah, River's Edge, still waiting. Hold on. Oops, sorry.
Killing Stalking Tree.
That's it?
What is that? That's a manhwa that's yeah.
Nice.
But it's very very mature.
Risque.
It's it's like a dude who basically like kidnaps a guy and then ties him up and keeps him in his home, and like it's violent, and there's like sexual violence that he does as well to the dude, and the dude kind of like goes into like a Stockholm syndrome type thing of like starting to like be like, oh, you know, I'm your, you know, you love me and I love you and stuff like that. It's dark. It's very dark, but it's also addicting.
I can see that. Ranking of Kings is getting a film. I'm excited for that. Where is that article? Hold on. Also, they finally announced, I mean, this is old news, but they finally announced the price increase for the Viz Media books, because everybody talked about it on social media, but I didn't see actual articles about it. So they finally started printing that stuff out.
What was the actual article? Because I had people like, when I made the video about it on my channel, I had at least one person who was like, I'm gonna wait for them to officially announce the price
Well, ICV2 reported on Friday that Viz Media will raise its manga prices from 9.99 per volume to 11.99 per volume beginning in January 2024. The price change will apply to new volumes of ongoing series as well as any new series that company launches. According to the news outlet, e-commerce websites Amazon and Barnes & Nobles are listing new volumes post January 1st, 2024 with the updated price. ICV2 noted that Viz Media's new pricing will still be in the same range as other publishers with standard single volumes of manga from Kodansha, Yen Press, Seven Seas, etc., etc. Viz Media last raised its prices for Shonen Jump and Shoujo Beat manga volumes from $7.99 and $8.99 respectively to $9.99 in 2009. That's a lot of nines. Go play it. You might win the lottery. ICV2 say, I don't care about this. So yeah, it's finally out there. We can reference it now. It's happening. It's a reality.
I'm kind of annoyed that I wonder why it took them that long to be able to report on it. Like when myself and other people on Twitter were talking about it for the past month.
Mm-hmm. Here's the original interview thing from ICV2.
And it's saying after holding the line for 15 years, which is I said that exact thing in my video. I was like, they held the line at 15 years for about 15 years.
Hold the line. Bam, 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 bam. Anyway.
But always on time.
That's my favorite Toto song.
No. Yeah, I think that's the best one. Sorry, Africa.
Africa is good for meme lore.
Africa's not a bad song.
No.
But Hold the Line is an amazing song. And then there's one more by them that I really like. Rosanna's pretty good.
Rosanna's pretty good too. Yeah.
Yeah, but Hold the Line by far way better.
I don't host it, but at work, I work at a radio station. If you guys don't know, 2 radio stations. I program a special. How the hell do I say this? We do a special broadcast programming on Sundays where I just go nuts, and they let me choose all the songs that are out there. So it's a bunch of Spanish songs, it's a bunch of stuff in English, and it's a mix of 70s, 80s, 90s music in both languages. So you know that I spam a lot of Toto on my playlists, and I don't care, but people are digging it, and that's what matters.
As is your God-given right.
Yes,
you force feed everyone Toto, so they know. So they know now.
Of course.
But yeah. Anyway, I'm annoyed at that because I feel like that type of stuff shows the articles being done a month after we've already found out. It's they need to get writers that can get on top of this stuff immediately. Because it's already old news.
They stole your thing here. Held the line for 15 years. I remember you saying that. Maybe they looked at your video. Used to say.
Do you think it's less the writers and more just the fact that Viz has to come to them with the official announcement?
At the end of that article, it said that they reached out to Viz and they didn't receive a response.
Got it. Did not see that. Now I see that.
Sorry.
Yeah, Colleen.
Sorry, I didn't mention it. Don't be too hard on Colleen. That's my fault.
And
I'll be your martyr.
I do know the person who wrote it. I don't think that they watch my content, but I know because she was on the panel I did last year.
Good for her.
I recognize the name from the article about the Shoujo Beat Roundtable from 2008.
Yeah, she's been, I think, writing about manga for at least 20 years.
Yeah, she held the roundtable with some other librarians or something whenever Shoujo Beat folded the magazine. So I recognize the name.
I'm gonna be back in a couple minutes.
Yeah. I know this is unrelated to manga, but I'm looking through some articles. I'm trying to find the a specific one that I lost. And you know how they did the Nintendo Direct yesterday?
Yeah.
I was not aware that the Japanese one, they had a bunch of games that we never saw on the North American Direct.
Oh, so they hold like different ones?
It's the same stream, but they'll switch around stuff. They'll take out some North American releases and they'll reveal stuff that's exclusive to Asia.
Interesting.
And they revealed
I didn't even think about that.
That's why a lot of people go through and watch the Japanese one. I forgot to do it. And I'm looking at it now, and they revealed the game from Konami, and it's very manga anime inspired. And I cannot even begin to pronounce the name. Momotaro Dentetsu World Shikyu wa Kibo de something Switch game. There we
go. I know that. Switch game.
Yeah. Switch game. Let's see. Where is that freaking thing? There's a new Fate game coming out, Fate Samurai Remnant. So the Fate series is moving to feudal Japan. That's interesting. Have you seen any of the Fate stuff?
I haven't. I have a friend who's very into them, and he always tells me to watch it, and I haven't done it yet. I don't know if they interest me.
I would, if you're interested, I would only recommend Unlimited Blade Works done by oh my gosh, the studio that did Demon Slayer. What's their name?
I thought that UFO Table did all of the Fate series.
It was, I can't remember who had it first, but then they got the license and they started with Unlimited Blade Works.
Got it.
And they did Fate Zero, which I do recommend, even though it's a darker series. And then they did the movies, Heaven's Feel, and then they just went crazy with the spin-offs, which I could care less. They're not spin-offs, more like alternate realities and different takes. Not interested. But I do recommend Unlimited Blade Works. That's a lot of fun.
That might be the one that he likes, because he was telling me that whatever Fate series was animated by UFO Table is the one that he was telling me about. And I assumed that all of them were, but I know that the Fate series is kind of all over the place, which is mostly why I'm not interested in watching it.
So technically, that is the main series. Everything else, they're just spin-offs. Oh, look at that. Perfect. H-Field, do you have to watch other Fate series stuff going on in Falling Fate series? No. There are different timelines, alternate takes, alternate realities. Think of it like comic books and stuff like that. The main series, which was based on the PC games, visual novels, whatever, it's Fate Stay Night, which was, I can't remember who put that out. It followed the main route of the game with combinations of Unlimited Blade Works and Fate Zero. And then it switched over to UFO Table, and they did Unlimited Blade Works, which is the fan favorite. I would think that's the best timeline. And the darker route is Fate Zero, which is the prequel story, and Heaven's Feel, which is another alternate timeline, which is a little bit more rougher, darker. Just watch that. And if you're interested in other stuff, I can't help you. But don't worry. It's not necessary to understand the main stuff.
If you're interested in anything else, go Google it.
I mean, there's like
find a YouTube video.
There's a lot. There's Fate Apocrypha. There's like Magical Girl spin-offs. There's the samurai stuff that's coming out now. There's one called Babylon something. It's a whole bunch of stuff. They're all different.
The Fateverse.
Do you recommend? No. Stay away from the game, please. Do not go into the games. Please. Just watch the Unlimited Blade Works.
I want to know why.
It's perverted as hell.
Okay, I assume that was probably why, but I wanted to know for sure.
Yeah, there's actual like nudity and sex in the game.
Weird. Okay.
Studio Dean did the original Fate State series. Thank you. Yeah, Studio Dean. Thank you, Cleveland Brown. That's true. A lot of people hate on it. I kind of dug it. Whatever. I really, as a history nerd, I found it appealing that the basis of the series was getting legendary fighters from history to compete for the Holy Grail. And if you win, you get your one wish come true or whatever. And it was cool that each show, like who's that? Who's that? And it'd be different heroes and villains from actual history. And yeah, I dug it. I found the article because I'm awesome like that. IGN put out a best-selling manga of 2023 so far. So I thought I'd go over that with you guys.
I think I saw it actually. I'll try not to spoil the fun though.
These manga series have sold the most volumes in Japan so far. This was put out in May, so it's recent.
I thought it was the one from America.
There is one from America, but I can't find that one. Sorry. I saw it earlier when I was prepping for the show. I lost the link, and now I can't find it while we're live.
I might be able to find it while we're doing this one.
Track it down for me. I appreciate that.
Riley's
not here, so he's going to miss this wonderful article. This is going to be the best thing ever, and he's going to miss it. That sucks.
And it sucks for him, and we're going to have fun without him.
Hell yeah. One Piece sold so far this year 3.5 million volumes in Japan alone. Followed by Jujutsu Kaisen, 3.7 million volumes sold. Slam Dunk, 4.1 million volumes sold. Of course, Chainsaw Man with 4.4 million. And Blue Lock, 8 million. Those are the the top 5 selling manga of the year so far, which is a little unsurprising considering the demographic that they're aimed towards. I am getting tired of seeing so many volumes of Jujutsu Kaisen at Walmart and Walgreens. Whenever I go, because I miss the hunt for physical volumes. So when I go, I'm like, maybe they'll put out something rare. No, it's a huge avalanche of this.
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man. That's it. Nothing else. It was a miracle that I found The Valiant Must Fall a month ago. That surprised the hell out of me. Riley, you missed this extravaganza that we're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
IGN put out a list of the best-selling manga of 2023 so far in Japan. So I'm going to go by them real quick because you missed it. Number 5, One Piece, 3.5 million. Jujutsu Kaisen, 3.7 million. Slam Dunk, 4.1 million. Chainsaw Man, 4.4 million. And at number 1, Blue Lock with 8 million be sold.
Freaking blew everything else out of the water.
Maybe it'll inspire them to pick up soccer and recreate the manga in real life. Maybe that's why.
But my guys over from Slam Dunk,
still selling.
30 years on, still selling. Yeah. That's why he's the GOAT.
Thank you for the link. I
don't know if it's the right one.
Let me check.
That's what I remembered seeing. So I was like, I'll send it.
Yeah, from ICV2. Yes. I'll use that image. Thank you.
On the launch party, it looks like even since before I went to the restroom, they've still just been talking to the rent-a-girlfriend guy.
I saw a thing. He said he's rented 3 girlfriends and had full dates with them. And I'm like, don't you have a wife?
Wait, what?
Doesn't he have a wife?
Is this all it did?
I don't want
to focus on that.
Okay, so here's the thing. I heard that he had a wife. And so I told someone else that he had a wife. And then I went to go look to see if he had a wife. And I don't see a wife anywhere on his Wikipedia. But then someone told me when I was like, oh, maybe I lied about it. that he did have a wife and he mentioned it in an interview. So unless he's talking about the fucking rent-a-girlfriend herself, this man is deranged from what I know about him.
He's married to his characters.
I will say, the girls in that manga are pretty fun, at least in the anime. I gotta admit,
because he's married to them, so of course they're gonna be fun.
yes. But like Mizuhara, she's voiced by one of my favorite VAs in Japan. So I'm treading cautiously here. I don't want you guys to start talking bad about me.
I don't care if someone likes something that's trashy, because like, of course I also like trashy things. Like, it's just as long as you acknowledge it and know it, and you already were like, it's my guilty pleasure, so we're good.
Chizuru, she's voiced by Sora Amamiya. She's one of my favorite VAs. She's awesome.
Oh man,
Rent a girlfriend, free them.
There's a Strange Brew is on YouTube Movies and TV, free with ads.
I don't know. This launch party is so exciting. Love it.
I'm just like looking at what's on the side, the recommended videos.
Oh, I can't do. Well, whatever. So here are the top selling books for May 2023 stateside. First, you got from IDW, George Takei's "They Called Us Enemy," and then
that's
number
not new. Did that get an adaptation? Because that's not a new release.
Maybe you got to reprint it.
Interesting.
I don't know. Number 19, Blue Lock of Volume 6. The 18, you got Demon Slayer, the whole box set, which is insane. That sold really well.
Is that on the side? Is that number how many were sold? Is it quantity?
Quantity. Yep. Yeah.
So in what is this, last month?
Yes.
So in May, 6,000 copies of the Demon Slayer box set were sold.
How much is that box set? $200?
Probably close to 200.
Let's say so. It's 200 times how many?
60, 75.
Jesus Christ! $1 million. 1,215,000.
That doesn't.
And they can't reprint Basara.
Right? With that profit alone, you could reprint anything that you wanted, and it's all good, homie.
Basara, I guess.
I wonder what retailers are holding it that like bought that much. I wonder if we're gonna start seeing the box set at Target and Walmart or something.
The only box set I saw in person were the Dragon Ball ones, and that was at Walmart. And I think the My Hero Academia one too. Paolo, yeah, I saw that video. Roguish Type. That's how I learned about the creator, which it's a good video, as you see a younger mangaka working at the studio with his assistants and all that stuff. So that was interesting to me, regardless of the quality of the manga. I'd recommend watching it just for that. Get some insight. Hold on. I got a question. But let me research something while we're live, because I don't want to make a fool of myself. What the hell? All right, sorry. Having some technical issues here. So what's the okay? So is it Basara or Basara? How would I pronounce that manga?
I call it Basara, but it might be wrong. I think Basara is probably the more accurate pronunciation,
because whenever people talk about it, I haven't read it. I've only read like a chapter, and I want to because I want to read it from the app. Got to be real with everybody. I'm not perfect, but I always associate it. I know it's totally different with Sengoku Basara.
Yeah.
So that's why I get confused with the name pronunciations and all that stuff. It's supposed to be like that manga video game or something else.
Like, is it related?
No. The in terms of the pronunciation, I thought like, am I saying it wrong? Is it Basara or Sengoku or like Sengoku Basara or Basara? I don't know.
It's probably the one that you're using for the series that you know.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to think, because they say Sarasa, so I'm gonna say Basara is probably the same way. But I'm like so used to saying Basara at this point that like whenever I mention it, like even if I know it's not the right thing to say, it just kind of comes out before I like could correct myself. But yeah, anytime I type it in trying to find like an image for it, I always get the Sengoku stuff, so I have to put Yumi Tamura after it. So I actually get the images I need.
Hajime Isayama is really tall.
Just like a titan.
Yes, I think he based everything on himself. Because Yoshitoki Oima was before, and she's really short. So they're standing against like the same wall, and then he's like super tall. I was gonna say Naokin Wakui, but it's just a letter from him that he wrote.
Here's something funny. I thought Basara, however you want to pronounce it. At first, I thought we were talking about the Basan, which is a yokai. And then I learned that it's not. So.
Yeah. And they're like, I don't want to read this.
Basan is, Blaziken, the Pokemon?
Mm.
Blaziken is based on the yokai called Basan, which is a fiery chicken warrior.
That's fun.
Yeah. Doesn't basura mean trash in Spanish? Yes. Yep.
But it's not.
But
it's the opposite.
Yeah.
It's peak.
H Field, Colleen, would you rather them reprint? Now I'm gonna be like analyzing how to say it on stream. Basara volumes with an updated translation, or is the original translation already good?
I think it's fine how it is. I mean, I didn't have a problem when I was reading it, so I'm sure it's readable. I don't know. It's hard to say because maybe like other people would find issues with like the translation or something. But since I'm only like seeing it in English and I'm not like having a problem reading it, then I'm like, the translation is fine. But like maybe someone else who like knows more about how they translated it and if like what they did was not actually good.
Continuing the list here real quick. Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 19, My Hero Academia Volume 1, Solo Leveling Volume 6, Berserk Deluxe Edition Volume 1 hardcover, Chainsaw Man Volume 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Last Ronin, bumped down to number 12. I think it was Volume 2 or at number 2 last time.
Yeah, it was up there.
Kaiju number 8, Volume 6, One Piece Volume 102, Spy Family Volume 2, Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 1, Demon Slayer Volume 2, Spy Family, it's all Viz Media, Jesus. One Punch Man Volume 25, Chainsaw Man Volume 1, Spy Family Volume 1, Demon Slayer Volume 1, and My Hero Academia, Macadamia Nuts at Volume 34. Not too surprising. I don't like this. It's all Viz Media, honestly.
My Hero sold 27,000 copies.
Yes.
That's insane.
And the second one, not even close. 13 for Demon Slayer.
God,
that's because a lot of people tried to buy the box set. They couldn't find it and saw Volume 1. I'll buy Volume 1. You'd rather do $10 or 200. So there you go. I don't know. I get bored of these. We haven't done it in a while because it's all Viz Media anyway. So
yeah, and like the same ones too.
It's the same friggin' thing. I mean, come on. There's other publishers out there.
At least now it's not all of Chainsaw Man.
Oh, thankfully. What's happening? K-Manga. Oh, I see that they're talking about the toys.
Yeah, they've got a bunch of different Attack on Titan figures on a little table.
That parade looks really cool. I like it a lot. That's from the extra large line.
Is the Aaron Yeager as a Titan? Is that a pop-up parade?
Yeah, that's their new line called L or XL.
That thing's freaking huge.
Yep, it's similar with the Guts one that we bought. That's also pop-up parade.
But that's not nearly as big.
Because that one was L sized for large, and these are the XL line for pop-ups. I think they have another one coming out soon, but I don't know which one. I can hold on. So look at it for like 5 seconds, guys. Look at that. Ooh.
Look at it.
Look at it. Yeah, Attack on Titan. Yeah, all right. Anyway.
Uncover the secrets behind Attack on Titan.
Yeah, for 10 more years while the anime keeps going.
Fortunately, the show's ending this year. But yes.
That's what they want you to think.
So they say.
It has like 2 more series left.
They haven't adapted the prequel series, so next they're going to do that.
Oh my god. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, hold on. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hold on.
You've had a second.
All right, come back.
5 seconds. Hold on.
Me and Riley are just.
Yeah, we've got Chisme that we have to talk about.
Well, I was thinking of that because I was like, wait, if we did get Basara reprinted, maybe just for that alone.
I finally got the damn book.
You mean tomorrow?
Yeah.
I waited almost a whole month to get this. It's insane.
It's worth it.
I'm pretty sure I'll like it because I like the description of it. And the thing was, this got stuck somewhere, and I got fed up with. Should I say this? Should I say this on the show? I got tired of ordering from certain websites that do media mail, so I stopped doing it, and I went with other websites that don't. And the other day, I made an order of 7 Seas books that aren't on our website, our sponsor's website. That's That's InStockTrades.com, your home for all things collected editions. You get your Omnibus, true paperbacks, hardcovers, manga, and so much more with great deals up to 50, sometimes 60% off. If you make an order of $50 or more in your collected editions order, you get free shipping in the U.S. And if you order on a week-by-week basis, you get that sweet loyalty discount that adds an extra 2% to your order. That's In Stock Trades. Fantastic customer service, wonderful packaging. IST, as the boys like to say. In Stock Trades, the official sponsor of Omnibros Live here on the Omnibus Collectors Network. And a quick reminder, next Monday, next show, we're going to do the gift card giveaway valued at $50. Open to anybody out there. You just got to show up on the stream, participate in the chat, and by the end of the stream, we're going to pick out a winner. So I hope to see you there, and good luck on that. And if you fail to win, don't worry about it. We're going to do it all over again next month. So always a chance to win when you watch Omnibros Live.
This month and every month.
Yeah.
Real
quick, sorry.
Yeah.
I ended up ordering something, 7 Seas, and it got here in like 3 days from another website. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Not this bull crap waiting a whole freaking month because the package was lost. Anyways, proceed.
The Basara, what we were saying behind the scenes, there is a reason to like want a new translation outside of the quality of it, and it's because the person who did the adaptation is Gerard Jones. For anyone who might be watching now or in the recorded version, if you don't know who Gerard Jones is, you can search just Gerard Jones comics and you'll see like all the information about what he had done and stuff and why we might be interested in having a new translation by someone else.
You should hire me. I'll translate it. I'll make it into a soap opera.
Get Geo.
Like a telenovela, Telemundo style. So yeah, I'm happy. Finally got it. Got a bunch of other stuff, but I'm not gonna ruin it because I'll do a video on the channel with hauling nonsense. So yay!
You get the sneak peek with Totino.
Yes,
It is
yeah.
a dense read, so prepare yourself. It's not a quick read. Like,
nope. That first chapter is 100 pages.
Yeah, and the second chapter is not much shorter.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the type of person that I don't like taking break. Like, I like to sit and read the whole chapter before I get up and do something. So I was like, it's like me sweating. Like,
you're stuck. You can't move. You're like, oh my
god. Oh, yep. Still gotta read. Don't Call It Mystery. I can't wait for the anime only reactions to. I am looking forward to that conversation because I like the ending. I didn't mind it, but people were just angry online for Attack on Titan.
I can't wait to see their reactions, and I also don't know what happens, and I won't until people tell me because I stopped watching the anime.
We can spoil it after the show if you want.
Yeah, tell me.
Okay.
No one's told me. I'm surprisingly, like, I have been spoiled on the entirety of Jujutsu Kaisen between where the season 1 leaves off to now, everything going on in Chainsaw Man Part 2. Like, I'm not getting to enjoy anything that I've once enjoyed. And so it was funny to see that as soon as I stopped watching Attack on Titan, I think it was on season 4, Part 2, when I was just like, yeah. I'm so done with this. This needs to be over. And then for some reason, no one spoiled it. I didn't see a single spoiler.
That's good. I do want to point out in the stream that I paused it. They're talking about figures. These monstrosities, I don't know why people like them. I am so freaked out by these figures.
Aren't they like
they look like
Q pockets, Q posket?
Yeah, Q posket, but they look kind of like those little porcelain baby like angel figures that your grandma will have.
Cupies.
I don't see the appeal in this. I'm sorry.
Cupies. Hold on. Let's look at Cupies. They're fun.
Can I zoom in on the video? No,
enhance.
Yeah. I mean, these figures are in scale to the Papa Parade, you know?
Actually, don't click the link I sent just because I'm not sure. I'm not sure how a little naked baby doll would be received on YouTube because I'm gonna click it.
I'm gonna click it, but it's not gonna show up on the stream. Don't worry.
I clicked the second one. Has closed.
Oh, that's weird. No.
You've never seen Cupid dolls before?
Is that based on the mayonnaise?
Possibly. I don't know.
Because it has the same name, the Japanese mayo.
So we used to go.
Freaky. I don't like that. I'm sorry. No, I closed it.
We used to go on trips to Branson, Missouri. That was like our family vacation. And anytime I think it was about like an hour and a half outside of Branson, and it's about a 4-hour drive. So like we would have mile markers for ourselves for like how long we had to go. Yeah. Anyway, when we get to an hour and a half until Branson, there's a giant sign for a either it was a Kewpie museum or a Kewpie store.
Oh wow.
And that's how I know what those are, because I remember seeing that sign and being like, what is this? Why are they naked? Just little naked dolls. And they're like this big. I deleted
the links from my history folder. I don't need that in my life.
The one that I sent, that link is what I was talking about. The precious,
like the little Christian ones.
Yeah, precious moments. That's what they look like to me.
That's cuter. Not that monstrosity in Japan. I'm sorry.
But there's a if I'm not mistaken, there was a precious moments that was created as like I'm sorry that you had a miscarriage type doll, but they're children. So it was like 2 kids, and it was insinuating that the little kids had a miscarriage.
And so they thought that would be a good idea.
I'm gonna look it up.
Ugh. Oh, they're talking about the Darwin incident. They showed the book. I wanna read that. That comes out in October, right?
I don't remember exactly when, but sometime.
Monkeys.
Still no Chihaya Furu. Big
Nope.
I
L.
don't see
Nothing.
it.
Big L's.
Oh,
I
look at
don't
this.
see the grieving a miscarriage doll, but I know there was one.
Look at that. You get to look at the production in Japan. I like looking at that stuff. We're not gonna get claimed. Don't worry, guys, because there's no audio. And I can just do this, and I can do this again. It's all good.
They'll
baby.
never know.
They'll never know.
Dude, I the other night I was streaming, and I think that I was getting like not claims, but like I was showing pictures on Google, and every time I would show pictures, it would get shut down, and my stream got shut down like 10 times.
Was it like the one
you did with
that we
Will?
did when we showed the pictures and it stopped broadcasting?
It stopped, yeah, but it would stop and then start up a few seconds later.
That's weird.
Yeah, and then it stopped doing that after I stopped showing pictures.
Because it could be that. It could be the algorithm doing it. But like,
I don't know.
it shouldn't be, because you're showing small res pictures. You're not showing the full thing. Like if you were showing the book or an image or something in its entirety, I could make a case for it. But if you're just showing thumbnails from, was it a Google search?
Yeah, it was just a Google image search. And anytime we would talk about a series, I'd search the series and put one of the images from Google up. And it was like, it kept doing that. And then the latter half of the stream, I stopped and it stopped doing that. But I reached out to like IT and one of the people, like one of my Twitch contacts. And and I also on a Twitch Discord server, I asked if anyone else was having the issue. And no one was having the issue. They all kept blaming my internet connection, which I know was not the problem, because like behind the scenes, I never lost connection with either of my guests. Like we were always good to go. So I was like, I don't know what, and they just didn't know what happened. They didn't know what to tell me. I was like, that sucks.
That's weird. Yeah.
It is weird.
Oh well. Guys, I got nothing else. So
well, they're looking at
they're
looking at Drifting Dragons now.
I'm live tweeting about my distaste, my disappointment.
Are you really? I'm gonna retweet it. Hold on.
I'm just saying they aren't talking about Chihaya Furu, so I'm in bed.
You've got the Chihaya Fury over there.
Exactly.
No. Sorry, never mind. Let's go to Twitter. So we're gonna start wrapping up soon, guys. If you guys got any questions, ask in the chat. Because I gotta say that K-Manga launch party is pretty boring. Not a fan. Nothing so far that interesting.
We should all pretend to sleep. Hold on.
I thought they would have surprised everybody and said, like, K-Manga launch party, we got this, and that, and we got some surprises. We're gonna license these books and put them on the app. Nope, just talking about creators, which is fine, I guess, but it's not for me. I don't care. I do like the tour videos of their offices, though. That's always cool. Did you tweet anything out?
Did I?
No, Colleen.
Is it not showing you my banger tweet?
Oh, there it is. I'm gonna retweet it.
Thanks for the love.
Boring. No, wait. What a boring live stream. What's the thing that kids say? Big L.
Major L.
Major
Lols.
L.
Lols, because I'm a millennial, so there you go. All right, people are gonna think I'm drunk or something. I don't care. Yeah. So there you go. SIGAP, Risa Right Stuff birthday sale starts on Saturday. That's a lot of S's right there. Sale starts on Sunday. You still watching Secret Invasion? No, because I canceled my Disney Plus subscription. But I do want to watch it because that's my favorite Marvel event, even though I know it's not related to the event at all. Still, I want to watch it. How is Go-Go Loser Ranger? I was a fan of Quintessential Quintuplets, even though I don't normally read romance. That's for you, Riley.
I'm
Riley
eating
is
Cheez-Its.
really.
If it's an audio version, Roguish Type is screwed.
No, it's good. It's fun. If you're into tokusatsu and sentai and stuff, it's really fun.
You know what I do like? I told you about this. What was it? It's the rom-com Super Sentai show. What was it?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It aired like last year, right?
Last year. Love After World Domination.
Yeah.
I really laughed with that series. I really enjoyed it. And if they put out physical volumes of it, I would probably get it. I really dug it. Because that one is the Red Ranger basically falls in love with the evil lieutenant girl. And nobody can know, so they have this relationship in secret, and they're trying to hide it. It's pretty fun. Because it plays with the whole tropes of Super Sentai stuff. Like, they'll be having a picnic and enjoying themselves, and as soon as the other parties join, they got to break everything and start fighting, and then she just suplexes the hell out of the Red Ranger and knocks him out. And they're like, I'll get you next time. But secretly, they're like madly in love, which I thought was pretty funny.
She will get him next time. Wink. The K-manga is weird right now because they've been talking for a while about Drifting Dragons, which wasn't even a series that they were advertised that they would be talking about, and it's not one of the titles that like they've been focusing on.
It's on the app at least, though, right?
I still haven't looked at the app once.
I feel so bad that Chihaya Fudo was on the Banner promo.
Right?
And then it was just like, that's enough.
Right? I'm so pissed about it. I'm literally, they conned me into giving them any sort of promotion by me being like, oh my god, Chihaya Furu's on the Banner. That's cool. And then they're just like, all right, we got what we needed. Let's go. I still don't have physicals.
That's your Inhumans for me, right?
Yes, that's like our connection.
The Kodansha office, they have a giant golden statue of Mikey from Tokyo Revengers.
Mikey,
like laying down on his side, like one of the French girls.
That's odd, but kind of cool. I would have picked somebody else, but cool.
I would have picked Draken.
Sure.
Because Draken's the coolest one.
I like Takanichi, even though he's a crybaby. But he reminds me of me because I'm not a strong person. I'm not gonna fight anybody. And if there's confrontation, I'm probably gonna start like backing down and getting teary-eyed.
I like Draken because he's tall, and I'm short.
That's a great reason.
Can you say on air how tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
You're taller than me. What are you talking about?
I know, I'm the tallest one here.
How tall are you, Gio?
Wait, 5'5", I think.
We go 5'5", 5'6", 5'7".
Damn it! I mean, I don't care. It's never cared. But
for once, I'm the tallest one.
Yeah.
I wish it was taller.
Is there a specific reason Kingdom doesn't have an official English translation?
Because Riley hates
it. Loaded question.
He's keeping it from getting licensed.
I'm like whispering in every publisher's ear every time. Don't do it.
Every time it doesn't happen, you go like this.
every Viz Media license
round of announcements. Yes.
Yeah, I'm always it's too long, and there's not really a
It's a huge
guarantee
ass
of
commitment to put that out.
it's yeah there's not a guarantee of a return on investment
Yep.
because it's not, despite like a vocal minority online, it's not popular in the States. And it's one thing if it's like, there's a vocal minority of people who were really wanting to see something like Homunculus released in English, but that's only a limited number of volumes. There's like 15 total, and it's going to be released in 5 omnis by 7 Seas. But like even doing 3-in-1s to try and catch up, Kingdom has over 70 volumes right now. Like, so even if they were going to do 3-in-1s to try and, it's a huge commitment. And all like publishers stay away from stuff like that. The last time that there was a publisher, and it surprises me, the last time that there was a huge series that a publisher picked up that they had to play, they're still playing catch up on, was Yen Press with Yawamushi Pedal, and they're still like only halfway to being caught up.
They're still pedaling in the bike.
Yeah. And there was one publisher, because sometimes the licensors will offer series and they'll come to an English publisher and say, do you want to do this one? And there was one that I know that they went to, or that has been said that they went to, and they declined it, and they were like, no, we don't want to publish it, because it's just too much. There's just, like I said, no guarantee of an ROI on that one.
I mean, we didn't get the friggin' Dragon Quest, and I thought that would sell, because Dragon Quest has more of a brand recognition than Kingdom.
Absolutely.
I mean, they only licensed the first arc, but whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I feel like if a publisher did wind up giving Kingdom a chance, they might do it like that, because that's how, like Kaiji is huge. Kaiji has, I think, over or not close to 100 volumes, but Denpa just was like, we're just doing the first part, and so they licensed that. So they're only on the hook for 6 2-in-1 volumes. So if a publisher did it, I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, we're going to license the first arc and see how it goes. But we'd also wind up waiting like a decade before getting caught up, at least, depending on how it goes.
My brain always assumes Colleen is like 6 foot tall. You have tall energy.
I wish.
I mean, goodbye, shorties. You're leaving us? Man, I feel sad now. Shorty.
I'm tall now.
Yeah. You're a giant next to me.
I'm a big boy.
By the way, Anime Expo Kotobuki is going to be there, Riley. I want to show you some stuff that they're announcing.
That's what yes,
they're my favorite statue makers, so I'm always a fan of Kotobukiya. And they revealed this just now. We're getting the Optimus Prime Bishojo statue, Nemesis Prime version.
God.
Which is insane. God. I mean, heck yeah. I mean,
that's
sorry,
Optimus
what?
Prime.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, that's Optimus Prime. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Player 2 version of Morrigan from Darkstalkers. That's awesome.
Do they do the Artifacts J? Is that them?
Yeah. Yep. And Chainsaw Man pins. That's cute. And this guy. The Chainsaw Man. That's it. That's all we got.
Because I got this Artifacts J today.
Oh, you got him. Nice. Hold on. Nice.
Pull that off. You can turn his head. He's got articulation.
Whoa.
You can take his jacket off. So I can have him like just mean mugging you.
Oh, hell
with
yeah.
that lean. One of my first delinquent loves.
And it's crazy because you turned out pretty wholesome, right?
Kuwabara as well.
I would like to think you turned out pretty wholesome. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh,
I know. I remember the old Evil Riley stories, but that's a long time.
You said that I turned out wholesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
For the most part, sure.
Sure.
I thought you were saying he turned out wholesome, and I was Kuwabara was also a wholesome boy. I think Kuwabara is the wholesome heart of the series.
He's the heart of that show. Yeah, definitely. Or the manga, whatever. Here's a plan that I got, and I'll say it here. I'm gonna see if I can make it happen, but it's very difficult. Speaking of Artifacts J and Kotobukiya, we can end it with this. I really want to get the Pokemon trainers, Artifacts statues, and all of them are out of print, out of stock, and really expensive. They're like 3 that you can get right now, and I'm kicking myself because I didn't realize, and I know you guys are hiding yourselves with them. I realized that I'm such a huge Pokemon fan. I missed the opportunity to grab a lot of them for cheap, and they came out, and I was so foolish because I really want to get red, at least red, blue, and green, in Bishoju / Kotobukiya Artifacts mode.
So are they re-releasing any of them?
They sometimes re-release them in different outfits. Like right now, Dawn is coming back, but it's her winter outfit, and they pair a Pokemon starter with them. But with the new one, it's oh my gosh, it's not Piplup, it's the other one. Torterra, the starting from Torterra.
Turtwig,
thank you. Yeah, it's him, which is okay because you're following the games or whatever, it doesn't matter. But I associate Dawn with Piplup because of the anime.
Yeah.
So I don't want that. And then May is getting a new version statue, but it doesn't have Torchic. She's with Mudkip, which I don't like because I associate May with Torchic because of the anime. Brock was the one that had Mudkip in the show. And what else? There was something else coming out.
I realized recently like how diverse Brock's team became, like from being the Rock gym leader with like a Geodude and an Onyx to having like Krogunk and Mudkip,
Vulpix.
Yeah, Vulpix.
Somebody else.
Chansey, I think.
Maybe. I don't know.
At one point. I don't know. Like he had all kinds of, and his Onyx became a Steelix.
Mm-hmm. Artifacts. Let me show you the statues real quick before we wrap up. Is this safe to show on air? Because I know the community can be a little bit weird sometimes. We good. All right. Approved by the mods. Omar went all the way to Japan to get more Bishojo statues. I hope so. It'd be hilarious to see his haul from Japan when he gets back. What am I doing? Kotobukiya. So I'm annoyed. I'm really pissed off that I missed the train on these statues. Hold on. Let me. Where is this taking me? There we go. Can you see this?
It's a little small, but I can see it.
How about now?
Yeah. Is Onyx just on his own?
He's fighting Pikachu in that statue.
Okay.
Recreating the fight from the anime for the gym badge. So Red is the only one that has was the first one to have 2 versions. Professor Oak, all the starters are wrong. Professor Oak comes with Bulbasaur. Red has the new Red, which is next gem, comes with Charmander. The old one, which is right there in the middle, comes with Pikachu. Blue has Eevee. Should have been Squirtle, but whatever. Green, I think they gave her Squirtle, and all the other trainers right there. That's some of them. So all of this, super out of print and expensive. These were like, Ami would sell them for like $70-$80, and now you can find these on eBay for like $200-$300 per statue. So I am mad at that. You can see more of that here. Here's the new May one with Mudkip. This one's pretty popular too, with Garchomp. These are the latest ones that came out for Black and White too, with Oshawott and Snivy. Hilda, she's one of my favorites, and with Tepig, and this one's one of the most expensive ones. Same with Red and Charmander. Oh, here they are. There we go. This one came out recently too. And Lucas with Chimchar. Love that monkey. And here's Dawn that I was talking about earlier. They gave her Turtwig, which is weird because I always associate the character with Piplup.
I forgot how much I loved the girl designs from the Pokemon games. I used to, they were like my favorite.
Yeah. So that's my gripe. I want to start collecting that. I don't know if it'll happen. Psycho Cleveland, welcome. We're about to close shop, but thank you so much for joining. What did I miss? Did everyone rip K Manga a new a-hole?
We were all sleeping.
It was a boring stream, brother. I'm not gonna lie. I'm mad at K Manga. Did not care whatsoever about whatever they were talking about. Okay, let's wrap it up. Been going on for a while. Thank you, everybody. This was a wild and wacky episode. Hopefully you were entertained by our goofs and gaffs here. Thank you to the chat. Thank you to our sponsor, InStockTrades.com, for always making it happen. And to everybody watching later, let us know what you thought of the episode. We'll be back next week on Monday for the Hall's Previews Reads and, of course, the gift card giveaway. If you're interested, go check that video out live. And then on Wednesday, we're going to do a comic book episode. I'll probably be on because yesterday I did the stream with Lou and Gabe, and we were talking about, we were ranking all the comic book movies ever made, just for the hell of it. So we didn't finish that, so we got a part 2 of that coming out soon. And then next Thursday, we're going to do another manga episode. That's the schedule. Hopefully you guys stick around for more. Hit the like button, subscribe, share the video. Let K Manga know that we watched their thing, and good job, K Manga. I get it.
They're talking with Hiro Mashima now. There's really nothing going on, though.
Mr. The Omnibus Collector, where can people find you on the internet when you're not here with us?
The Omnibus Collector on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, now on Twitch, and Omni Collector on Twitter. I have a contest going right now for a giveaway for One Piece Books' new release, Parallel World Pharmacy. I have 4 copies to give away. Go on my channel, watch the video review of that series, and I'll tell you at the end how you can enter to win one of the 4 copies I'm giving away.
Beautiful. Colleen, where can people find you when you're not here with us?
You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Colleen's Manga Rex. I have a YouTube video coming out on Saturday to start your ultimate shoujo starter pack and start reading shoujo.
Nice.
And then you can also follow me on Twitter at manga_nostalgic, where I tweeted about how I was in bed because they didn't talk to Yuki Suetsugu.
Thank you.
That was a lie. You're not in bed. You're on a chair.
Close enough. That's it. My channel, Manga Geekdom. Hopefully, let's see what happens after we're done here. I do have a video coming up tomorrow. fingers crossed it happens. Reviewing 30 plus shows, so let's see if I can make it happen. Subscribe to the channel, help a brother out with that. That's going to be it for now. Thank you, everybody, once again. Stay safe. God bless. Riley, you want to do the?
I got it worked out. I got it worked out this time.
You're flipped. However.
Wait, I am?
Yeah, both of you are.
Wait, hold on.
No. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. Keep it like that. Keep it like that. Let me do. There we go. The power of love.
We love you.